Alright, so this is where you need to be to continue that. You go to this door, and then you get attacked by a boss.
Got it.
Get a little help here too, or not, since they're blowing me up themselves. You guys be a little more careful, please.
A strange thing. Pure, literal distraction.
Okay, and you get this sword. Pretty decent sword. Not to mention all the gems you can sell, though. Yeah, unique one. Get any other? Yeah. Let's see what it says. A collection of powerful but undirected thoughts coalesced in the Fade. Such a being is in direct opposition to singular focus and drive, distraction made flesh. The mind of minds that loosed this within the Fade must have been very powerful, or been powerful and ancient indeed. Okay, and now that I have the stealing, I can go ahead and do this last summon. And like I said, what you do is basically start it like any other, use the font, but you go down the entire list of all the previous ones. Which, of course, I'll just save again for no reason. You first use the font, and then you go to the Tome of Spiritus Personages. And you would usually go to the first summoning spot, but instead you skip to starting the second summoning, and you would go after the font to the Uncommon Calling.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
And then the statue. Then for the third, you go to Bestiary. Table carving.
All right, all right.
Where is Etherealis? Right up there.
Got it.
Statue again. Phylactery. Okay. Now, for the hidden summoning circle, you have to go all the way over here. And you want to save beforehand, because I believe you can fail the pickpocket.
Oh, this is rather awkward, what? I'm not supposed to be
Can I
here.
get you a ladder
Not
so you
right
can get
at
off
all.
my back?
Alright. Now,
Oh, this is rather awkward, what? I'm not supposed to be here. Not right at all.
okay. What this is supposed to be is a reference to an earlier game, Baldur's Gate. He's someone, a character that was in there, and if you get that codex, in this case, let me find it just because. Here, Thunder Notes, that's right. Okay. Books to pursue for future endeavors. Lost countenance. Ferelden to Orlesian phrasebook must not offend the potential landlords. Raising spirits, offspring of the fade. Terrible twos indeed. Forest Fall, Truth and Legend in the Search of Arlathan. Survivors. Poppycock. The origin of these, knowing more than everyone without looking like a jackass. Never get the time to read this. Maybe there's a stage play. Okay, so it's very just random, but there it is, and I don't know how many people actually know about that since it's kind of fairly hidden and the game doesn't really tell you anything about it. About there even being a fourth one. But anyway, I'll see you back up on
Now's better than later.
the highest floor that we made it to. Alright, we're now on the new floor, so let's continue on.
Alright, alright.
Extracurricular studies. Notice herewith that the exercise area on the 4th floor shall serve as permanent berthing for the Templar garrison stationed at the tower. Since facilities that accommodate their particular training requirements are already on hand, they will be assuming an even closer watch over circle affairs. Enchanter Bergen's optional weapons training is cancelled until further notice. Enchanter Bergen has additionally stepped down from teaching duties. What'd they do? Sounds like someone got in trouble. Is this another one I'll be writing down? No, it's not. Oh, I think I know why I didn't have to get the this part. It only affects like the weapons area for unlocks. Completely forgot about that. Anyway, continue on.
It is time for supper, pet.
Yes, my love. What are we having tonight?
Roast boar, your favorite, and candied yams. The meal looks sumptuous.
You spoil me, my sweet. How fare our children at their lessons?
You should ask them yourself.
What have you learned, my son?
Desire Demon and
Mother
Bewitched
has
Templar.
me practicing my penmanship. She raps me on the knuckles if my letters are not formed correctly.
Yes, it is important for a young man to be able to write. And what about you, my dearest Nissa?
Mother is teaching me to play the harp. And I helped with supper.
Well, it is delicious. Thank you, my dear.
Isn't this wonderful, husband? Isn't our life perfect?
Yes, it is all perfect.
Okay, let's step into this.
Everything is just as you wanted, my knight. Our love and our family is more than you hoped for.
Hmm. 3 or 4. Which one sounds better? I command you, stop what you're doing to this man.
Do you hear something, love?
It is nothing, my darling. Just the door. I will get it. The children have finished supper. Tuck them into bed while I see who it is.
Don't be long. The children will want to kiss you goodnight.
I will be but a moment, my pet. You are intruding upon a loving, intimate moment, and I dislike disruptions.
You have this Templar ensorcelled, don't you?
Happiness is bewitching. There is a certain power in all things mortals delight in. I have given him what he always wanted. Where is the harm in that?
His happiness is an illusion, a cruel lie.
All emotion is intangible. You cannot see it, cannot grasp it.
But it is normally caused by something real. Real events, real people. What you've done to him is abhorrent.
I saw his loneliness and longing for a family that loved him.
Apparently, you can get your desire and still suffer horribly. 'Tis truly a lesson for all who consider marriage.
How long
Man.
will you keep him in this stupor? Will he know it when his body fails and death claims him?
A short, blissful existence is preferable to an interminable one of misery.
He deserves to be free from you, to find his own happiness.
What happiness? He has gone through life empty, resentful of his vows. You would return him to this? I want nothing from you. I have what I need. All I ask is that you leave us alone.
I must free him, even though it may mean his death.
Then you leave me no choice. Help! There are bandits at the door. They're going to murder the children.
They will not get past me!
Lifeless bastard.
It's pretty messed up. Oh, fuck you.
Got it.
Fuck her.
This'll be fun. If it is a brush,
I think we're alright like this.
sorry. Am I too quick for you?
She's focusing on the ads, he's just tanking everything.
Just call me the Reaper.
Alright. Let's get some of these other ads.
Let's see what you're made of.
Fine, so stun to get some backstabs in. Alright.
All right.
Templar armor. I know who could use that a bit later. Desire need. Templar Dross, your remarks in front of the recruits are only the latest in a series of troubling events. I begin to suspect that you may not be suited to the devotional requirements of training. Perhaps it is time for a personal evaluation of your career path within the Templars. I will schedule some time after the current deployment to discuss options elsewhere in the organization. Attendant who options. Code for dead end duty on a hedge mage hunt in the Benorn.
Now's better than later. I'll get on it.
Another gift. electric resistance. I don't really think we need that on though. Yeah, we're fine without it. Defender, I think that's, yeah, it's not a node or quest related.
And thus I cloak my
How about this mage?
Let us end this! I'll get you a ladder so you can get off my back. Just call me the Reaper! A little truth will never hurt anyone.
Forgot to
This'll be
re-stealth.
fun! Another battle, I see.
Oh, fuck, run over there.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Another note. Here we are. Notes here in the exercise. Okay, we read that one. I have the utmost sympathy for what happened to your charge, but it is beyond the Circle's ability to anticipate every obscure demise that an apprentice might face, especially involving methods outside the already extensive realm of magical study. We simply don't have the room for additional training facilities, and there are concerns about becoming too inclusive that I will not elaborate on. Your request is denied. Is that related? It was denied here and then went through here? Same person? Archon robes. That might be useful. Well, that one's giving her willpower, magic. And I'm pretty sure I have the amazing one on her. Yeah. So, scratch that about it being useful. That's another one on the 4th floor now.
And thus I cloak my movement.
Oh, look, visitors. I'd entertain you, but too much effort involved.
Who's that man? What have you done to him?
He's just resting. Poor lad. He was so very, very weary. You want to join us, don't you? Wouldn't you like to just lay down and forget about all this? Leave it all behind.
Can't keep eyes open. Someone pinch me.
This is ridiculous. You cannot expect me to rest on a floor sticky with blood.
Resist. You must resist. Else we are all lost.
Why do you fight? You deserve more. You deserve a rest. The world will go on without you.
Alright. You're now stuck in the Fade, and there's a few things we can do here. I really don't want to miss out on. So, this we can't interact with it currently. Let's go ahead and head up here. And of course we're alone now.
Welcome, my friend. We fought the good fight and won. Rejoice!
Alright, let's talk to Duncan.
Ah, there you are. I'm not disturbing you, am I?
Wait, you should be dead.
Dead? Me? I have been close many times, but I never quite made it all the way. I just wanted to make sure you were happy here in Weishaupt. These grand halls were built by the first Grey Wardens. Isn't it breathtaking?
Why are we here? We should be battling Darkspawn.
The Darkspawn are gone, remember? You were there in the last great battle. It was a triumph for all of us, bringing down the Archdemon and setting the underground lairs ablaze.
Then what shall the Grey Wardens do?
The Grey Wardens shall be keepers of history. We shall tell tales and sing songs of a more tumultuous time, that others may rejoice in knowing that that time is past.
No, that is not what the Grey Wardens are.
And I suppose you know the Grey Wardens better than I do? Foolish child. I have given you so much and you cast it back in my face. Can you not be content with the peace I offer?
The Darkspawn are not gone. To ignore them is irresponsible.
It seems only war and death will satisfy you. So be it. Have your war and your Darkspawn. May they be your doom.
Go ahead and drop them. Maybe I should have got the mage first. Oh, come on.
No chance at all. That's right, come on!
There we go.
A little backstabbing never hurt anyone. I'll get on it.
Fucker. Okay, and I think we can use these to heal during combat if we wanted to. Alright, so our only option.
Now's better than later.
Alright. So now we can use this to get around to the different parts of the Fade. Let's go ahead and go there.
Who are you? Where did you come from? Are you a demon? No, I see that you're not. You're like me. Congratulations on getting out of that trap.
What about my companions? Are they trapped too?
You came here with others. Then yes, they would be trapped. The demon traps everything that comes here in a dream it thinks they can't or won't try to leave. I thought I'd escape too, but I've been wandering these empty gray spaces for a lifetime.
Oh, I seen when we were walking to him who it actually is. Paying attention. Who are you?
My name is Njal. I was trying to save the Circle when I encountered the Sloth demon. I expect our experiences were similar.
Could say that. You have the Litany of Adralla, don't you?
Litany was our weapon against the Blood Mage's domination. But it's too late. Everyone's dead.
Why are there so many Blood Mages here?
I don't know. They must have been practicing in secret, even teaching others. I knew these people, trusted them. The Litany was our only hope of saving the Circle. But now, this place drains you of everything. Hope, feeling, life.
We'll find a way out.
No, there is no way out of here. You think there might be, but you'd be wrong. You see that pedestal there? I've studied the runes on it. Runes that signify different islands of the Sloth Demon's domain. The Sloth Demon itself is on the center island, but you can't get there. The 5 islands around the center somehow form a protective ward. I thought I was getting somewhere when I figured that out, and I went to each island in turn only to have my hopes dashed. There's always an obstacle. You'll see the path but be unable to get to it, and it taunts you and drives you mad.
Could my companions be on one of the islands?
I don't know. There are many dreamers. You might find a way to reach them through the islands, if you're lucky.
Tell me about the protective ward.
I don't know much. I think the Sloth Demon has placed lesser demons on each of the islands. I've seen them. They take different shapes, but they're there. Defeating them may be the only way to reach the Sloth Demon. But you have to get to them first. I couldn't. I was too afraid to try.
You mentioned obstacles before?
Yes. Obstacles and mad dream things. A river of flame before a portal, or a door that shows you freedom through a keyhole that no key will fit. I once found a passageway smaller than my hand with a mouse going to and fro through it. Silly thing fled before I could question it.
Why would you talk to a mouse?
Because almost everyone here is a dreamer, except for the spirits and the demons, I suppose. Each dreamer may know things another may not. The mouse could have told me what lay beyond the tiny passage, or how to get there. Even how I might make myself small like him and crawl through myself. And if one could become small enough to take one path, perhaps there are similar ways to walk the others.
Alright, we're getting some hints on how we could possibly get through here. What do you know about the Sloth Demon?
Not much. You couldn't say we were friends, really. Demons have their own hierarchies. They play their own games, and mortals serve as pawns, perhaps even bargaining chips. The demon keeping us here probably rules this entire section of the Fade. It'll not let us go easily, if at all.
Then we'll have to defeat the demon.
Off you go then. Save the world.
Will do.
Don't mind me then.
I'll get on it.
Okay, Dreamer, stop working. So I have to go this way right now.
I just want to leave this place.
And thus on your guard, wretch! Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? That's right! Come on! Ah!
There's the mouse. Mage apprentice.
Thank you, but too late for me. Kill Yavina, the demoness that rules here.
She protects her master, Sloth. There's a door only demons can see. The key must be in another realm. Take my power. Save any others trapped in nightmares. Kill the demons that guard Sloth. Make my...
Alright, we now have Fade shapeshifting. And there with the mouse. Basically, you can just use these forms to, you know, get through certain spots. Which I think I'm required to take that path. Okay.
You're in a little over your head.
Not sure if I can stun it. Shit, is there... Go ahead.
Got it.
Grab that.
This'll be fun.
That's doing some damage to me.
Now's better than later.
Alright, let's go this
And
way.
thus I cloak my naked villainy.
It's the door he's referring to.
Breaking a sweat already. A little backstabbing never hurt anyone.
Go ahead and use this to heal up, then we'll kill the other one.
Got it.
Sorry about that.
Can I get you a ladder? You can get off my back.
That was kind of bad during that fight. All of a sudden I had to sneeze and the headset did not stay on. Luckily, nothing got broken.
Alright, alright. I love how desperate you are. You're pathetic. Excellent.
Alright, I believe that's it. And use this portal too.
A little backstabbing never hurt anyone.
Alright.
Something
Right
happened,
here.
didn't it? You look a little different. What happened?
Nothing, mind your own business, huh? I became a mouse.
Did you? Did it help? I know I saw the tiny holes. Were you small enough to get through?
I thought you'd given up. Why so excited?
I don't know. You're so much braver than I am. I was so sure it was impossible to get anywhere. Do you think you could learn other shapes? Maybe they could help you get to places you couldn't otherwise.
Okay, so now... see if
never
there's anything else.
thought I'd die like this. In this cold, forsaken place. Alone.
So are the blood mages responsible for all this trouble?
Uldred is the mastermind behind it all. At Uldred's suggestion, the Circle was about to ally itself with Loghain when the Tern's treachery was revealed. Uldred made excuses, but we were having none of it. He panicked then, tried to leave. Irving would not let him.
What did Irving plan to do?
I don't know. I don't believe we got to that part. I was barely paying attention. Such meetings are boring. The course of action usually decided before we even congregate.
But how did the trouble start?
Uldred let loose a bolt of energy that flung us all against the far wall. That woke me up. It might have been a signal. That was when a whole group of mages poured into the chamber. And that was when I saw real blood magic in action for the first time in my life. It was like they brought the wrath of the Maker himself down upon our heads.
Ouch. But the abominations, where did they come from?
I was just getting to that. Uldred must have also dabbled in demonology. When the fighting started, he tried to summon something, or some things. They overwhelmed him, and when his screaming stopped, Uldred was gone.
What do you mean gone?
I'm sure he wishes he were dead. Uldred became an abomination. And when I saw it, I ran for my life.
You ran? But I thought you were trying to save the Circle.
I was in a panic. Once I calmed down, I thought about what would happen if that thing got out. I gathered some of my fellows and we obtained the litany from the stockroom. I thought if we disabled the others, we could throw everything we had at Uldred. But I saw my friends fall, one by one. And now it's my turn.
Tell me more about this place.
What do you think I could possibly help you with?
We've been through that. Or no, I'd like to discuss the different islands.
If I can help, I will. What would you know?
Tell me about the Darkspawn invasion.
The cursed runes name it true. Darkspawn everywhere. I could see past the Darkspawn and the flames. There's a Templar there, almost gone. I could never reach him. The fires block the way.
What do you mean, see?
Over time, you can see past the lies. Past the walls, even. The more I despair, the clearer it all seems. Ironic, isn't it?
Okay, what about the Burning Tower?
The demons do so love their flame. I could hear the howls of the dreamer trapped there. Fire blocked my every path. It was truly the stuff of nightmares. But the mouse sought refuge there when I visited. He must have found paths hidden to us.
Okay, Mage of Sunder.
Oh, I got out of there as quickly as I could. Though maybe if you could find a way to make yourself immune to the fire.
Alright, Templar's Nightmare.
What faint glimmers of hope I possessed were devoured there. Demons, monsters, and barriers of all kind. I think the demon that rules there is second only to the sloth demon in power.
Okay, guess we're done with that.
Well, don't mind me. I'm just sitting here waiting for the end. Don't mind me then. I never thought I'd die like this. In this cold, forsaken place.
Okay, what do you know about the Litany of Adralla?
Not much. I know that it stops blood mages from taking over your mind. I don't even know who or what a Droller is. You're better off asking someone more knowledgeable. I don't want it to end like this. Do you feel it? It's getting so cold. Yes?
One more. Oh, never mind. Let's keep going then.